Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Wednesday, June 5th, 2024 Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls lacrosse action as your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Billerica High Indians in an MIAA Division II round of 16 game from John Turco Field on the Walpole High campus. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing all the play-by-play action for tonight's game with John Morris adding insightful color commentary. Nick Piccirilli will be handling the camera work. As the number 2 seed in the tourney, the Timberwolves bring in a 6-game winning streak. Walpole eliminated Norwood 19-2 in the opening round, while Billerica, the 15th seed, ousted Marshfield 12-8. The winner of today's game will battle Westwood, a 20-4 victor over Westboro in the state quarterfinals. Walpole won both the Herget Division and the Bay State Conference crown at 12-1, 19-3 overall. Coach Mike Tassoni's team has outscored their opponents 334-168 and is unbeaten in 11 home contests. Junior tri-captain Caitlin Naughton continues to lead the team in scoring with 112 goals and 28 assists for 140 points. Sophia Frucci, another 11th grader, is runner-up with 84 lamplighters and 32 helpers for 116 points. Rounding out the top 5 scorers, a sophomore Ava McLean with 79 points on 49 goals and 30 assists. Junior Jenna Wong with 44 tallies and 16 assists for 60 points. And 10th grader Emily Hagan with 39 strikes and 24 helpers for 63 points. Going back to 2015, these two teams have never met before. Billerica finished last in the Merrimack Valley League at 0-8, 5-14, and has been outscored 234-163. The Indians have won 2 of 9 road contests. The Green and White has regular season wins over Winchester 11-9, Burlington 9-4, Groton Dunstable Regional 9-3, and Woburn 16-8. Billerica had lost 6 straight to end the regular season before their tourney victory. Another nice evening here, John, for tonight's game.
A beauty. After a real hot start to the boys' game, the shade has creeped in as the sun begins to set and the shadows spread across Turco Field. Really a nice temperature now and a nice evening for the game. Billerica, it looks like, is a beneficiary of the more recent, within the last few years, power ranking system.
Right.
They play in a very strong league, strong conference, so they get benefits for in the power rankings for quality opponents, and I believe they come in, what did you say, with a 4-14?
5-14
record. So on paper, Walpole's favored, but you know, when a team plays a strong conference schedule, you know, you never know what's going to happen.
Right, yep. So Walpole has scored a ton more than them. What did we say? 334. So they've scored exactly 100 goals more and given up five more. So the offense would be on Walpole's favor, I would say. Well, we've got a minute here. If you're interested in covering any Walpole High sporting event and you'd like to do play-by-play or color, you should contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. It's a fun thing to do. It doesn't take up a whole lot of time. You can do as many games or whatever sports you would like. And, you know, if you've got a child playing or grandchild, nephew, niece, cousin, neighbor, friend, anyone at all is able to do this. So if I said, if you're interested, call Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 and email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv.
Spectators may be removed from the premises for failure to comply with school policy and unsportsmanlike behavior. Let's make this contest a positive experience for all. At this time, we ask all spectators to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
national anthem. We are ready to get underway very shortly. Sarah McLeod will take the face-off, start off.
I'm wondering if Walpole got a violation of some sort because they weren't ready to play. That happened to the Walpole boys team last year. They had they didn't have white home uniforms. They got a penalty to start the game
Really?
last year.
No kidding. Okay, Sophia Frucci bringing the ball down for Walpole on the right. Going behind the net. And she sends it over on the side to Ava McLean. Ava has the ball knocked down, but it'll be Walpole ball. Over to Frucci and back to McLean. Coming up, it's Naughton. Caitlin moving in, shoots wide of the net. Walpole gets the ball back. It comes to Emily Hagan. To Jenna Wong, to Naughton. Frucci with the ball, shoots, scores. Sophia Frucci starts the scoring off for Walpole.
Walpole goal scored by number 3, Sophia Frucci.
Nice job by Frucci coming across the face of the net. It looked like the ref was ready to call a penalty. He held the yellow flag high but put it away because the goal nullified the penalty, I believe. Nice job by Frucci.
Caitlin Naughton taking the draw with Sarah McLeod for the Billerica Indians. Ball loose and it's picked up by Emily Hagan. She's coming down. And a score. I missed John.
So off the face-off, great loose ball pickup by Hagan, who used her speed to run up the right side of the field and had a beautiful clean pass to Caitlin Naughton, who whipped it by the freshman goalie.
1:22 the time of that goal. Just 12 seconds after the first goal. Once again, Naughton on the draw. And McLeod gets it, brings it down over on the side to Cassandra Gallagher. Comes up top to Giovanna Giulianello. McLeod to Giulianello. Back to Giulianello. Behind the net. And it's stolen, almost stolen by Emily Hagan. Comes out to Giulianello. Up top to McLeod. Looking around. Shot, score! As McLeod scores for Billerica.
Nice job by Billerica. Walpole defense was strong. They moved the ball to the open player. And
Billerica goal scored by number 17, Sarah McLeod.
good finish by McLeod.
All right, ready for the face-off here. Ball up. Naughton wins it and comes away with it. Coming down on the right side.
Nice clean face-off win by Naughton.
Here it comes into Jenna Wong. She shoots. Save. But Naughton gets the rebound. Naughton's moving around. Looking for, gets it over to Frucci. Sophia moving in, looking. Goes back to Ava McLean. McLean coming out front. Looking for Naughton and gets it to her. Caitlin coming in. Shoots. Bang! Back of the net. Naughton is a scoring machine.
Great quick first step by Naughton. Creates a little space, and she is the shot to finish if you give her a little room.
And Naughton is just a scoring machine. I think I had her for 112 goals and 28 assists this
Wow.
year. And last year she led the team in scoring as a sophomore.
She's just a junior.
Just a junior. Walpole up 3-1 here in the first 3 minutes of play. Ball is loose, and it comes to still loose, and Billerica comes away with it. And we got a yellow here on Frucci. 2 minutes. Check to the head on Sophia Frucci. So Walpole will be down a player here for 2 minutes. Mia Bonds with it.
What a
Walpole
play
with the
by
steal.
Hagen there with the steal. Athletic play, and now using her speed to run the space. Nice job.
Emily going down that far side. Looking, she's got Jenna Wong on her right. Gets it over to Jenna. Wong back to Emily. Down to Ava McLean. Ava looking. Back to Emily. Back to her sister Grace. The Hagens are sophomore twins. Emily coming around. Goes back to McLean. McLean moving in front. Looking for the shot. And Walpole will get the advantage here. So McLean will get this penalty shot here. She comes right in, shoots, misses. Rebound comes right out. And they're
Think
going
we're
to give
gonna
her
do it
another
again.
shot. Yeah. She gets it over to Wong. Not Wong with it now. Naughton up to Emily. Hagen to Caitlin. Caitlin cutting down to her right. Cuts through two players, circles around. Okay, Frucci's back in. Okay, so Sophia comes back out now. Naughton to Frucci to Emily. Ava McLean cutting in front, looking, shooting, scoring.
Walpole goal scored by number 17, Ava McLean.
McLean used her speed coming from behind the goal line, curled out front, beat the goalie with a nice finish.
Walpole's got a lot of young non-seniors on this team this year. They
And
will be losing a big player in Abby Johnson in goal. She's done the majority of the work between the pipes for the Timberwolves this year.
With this program, Mike Tassoni's really built a juggernaut here. They've been in the Final Four anyway, state finals every year.
Yeah.
Did they win it last year? I believe they did.
No.
They lost in the finals.
Right. Okay, over to Julianello. Julianello cross to McLeod. Back to Julianello. She goes behind the net to Sophia Jannon. Julianello looking. Good defense down there by Emily Hagan. I'm sorry, that's Grace Hagan. Pass over to Sophia Jannon. To McLeod. And to Julianello. Julianello gets it back. Comes to Grace Lane. She's
Great
being
defense
guarded
by
out
Walpole.
there.
Billerica cannot penetrate this wall of defense.
That's Taylor Carter, one of the one of the co-captains for Walpole, doing the good D there. Taylor again on D. Good defense by Carter. Not letting Billerica get anything started here. Coming in, looking for a shot. And it'll be a Grace Lane will be taking this. Oh, and Naughton gets 2 minutes for a hit to the head. So Walpole once again will be short-handed. They can't afford to lose Caitlin for too long. Coming in, shooting. Oh, bounces it in. So that's Grace Lane.
Billerica goal scored by number 9, Grace Lane.
$7:19, the time of that goal. Looks like Sophia Frucci will take this face off with Sarah McLeod. Ball up in the air, and Frucci comes, nope, it's still loose, still Walpole. Emily Hagan bringing it down to Jenna Wong. Wong to Grace Hagan. Grace moving, gets it, has a knock free, and coming away with it is Haley Cyrus for Billerica. She gets it ahead to Lane. Lane had the last goal for Billerica. Slows down. Gets it to McLeod. McLeod moving in, looking for a long shot. Puts it up over the net, and it'll be Walpole ball.
Walpole plays fast. Coach Tassone has the girls just moving fast.
Yeah. Emily Hagan coming down on that far side. Bringing it down all by herself. Goes behind the net to Frucci. Frucci had a thought about coming out front. She's got Carter at the 10. Now McLean with it being chased. And it comes up to Emily Hagan. Emily gets it to Grace. Grace over to Wong. Wong circling in front, trying to kill off time until Naughton can get back out on the field. Emily Hagan and Naughton's back out. Hagan moving in. Emily will have this penalty here. Emily comes in, scores. Emily Hagan.
Good speed off that line, quick first step. Nice finish.
Walpole's lead is now 5-2.
They effectively killed that penalty and held
Right.
the ball till they got even, and then they
We've seen that a lot this year, that Walpole has been able to kill off a penalty by just passing the ball around. Something obviously they practice a lot, and then they're able to get once they get the back to full strength again, they come right back in and score. And we'll do that face-off again. McLeod and Naughton on the draw. Over to Giulianello. She sends it ahead to Audrey Tossi. Loose ball, but the Indians are able to corral it. Up top to McLeod. Again, Taylor Carter, and this time she gets help.
nice catch by number 3 from Billerica on that.
Giulianello, she gets it back to McLeod. McLeod must be obviously one of their top scorers.
They seem to keep trying to isolate her and set her up for a.
Yeah. Giulianello again. She gives it coming in, spinning, looking, and Walpole gets the ball back. That was Grace Lane. Emily Hagan up ahead. Grace Hagen to Naughton, just wide. Actually a save, and another hit the post by Ava McLean. Wong gets it back to McLean. McLean to Emily. Saved again. And Billerica starts back with 16 seconds and counting left in this first quarter. Interference on Frucci. And she'll be
Nice
out
saves
again.
by the Billerica goalie there. Kept the score at 5-2.
Oh, yeah.
After watching the boys play 4 quarters, well, it's a different game.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Not better or worse, just different.
It certainly is, yeah. In the first game of our doubleheader today, Walpole outlasted Sharon 12-10 in their round of 16 game to advance to the state quarterfinals. And the horn sounds before Billerica can get anything off in this period. So in the first period for Walpole, Sophia Frucci opened the scoring at 1 minute and 10 seconds. Caitlin Naughton doubled it just 12 seconds later. Naughton got her second at the 3:12 mark. Ava McLean made it 4-1. And Emily Hagen at 9:40 made it 5-1. That's where we stand right now.
Shots are 9-2 in favor of Walpole, and the Billerica goalie, I have her down for 3 saves. And I also heard through the Walpole Sports grapevine that the baseball team won.
Oh, good. Good. So they'll go on to the quarterfinals also. But, yeah, it was an outstanding season for Walpole. And even in this postseason, the power rankings, the boys lacrosse team were 5th. The girls lacrosse team, I think, was the 2nd. Softball was 3rd, and baseball was 1st. So, you know, I mean, obviously, their schedule helps out a lot,
yeah.
you know, with the power rankings.
Yes, because they play a Division I league.
Right, yeah.
They get a lot of...
All right, we're ready for our second quarter opening face-off. Naughton and McLeod. Up in the air, in, on the ground, and Caitlin will scoop it up. Coming down. Caitlin slowing things down over on that far side in the sun. Gets it up to Wong. Back to Naughton. Caitlin coming in. Circling back out, gets it to Emily Hagen. And to Carter. Taylor moving in. Up to Wong. Jenna gets it to Emily. Emily going to her left down the sideline. Looking to cut in front. Gets it up to Wong. Wong to Carter, to Naughton, to Emily Hagen, back to Naughton, to Emily, behind the net to McLean. No, that's not McLean. Oh, sorry, that not. Oh, Grace Hagen. That was McLean.
One of the
Grace Hagen.
Hagens.
Yeah. And to Carter.
Walpole's almost killed this penalty.
Wong to Grace Hagen to McLean. Ava going behind the net. Back to Grace, and here comes Ryan McDonald in for Sophia Frucci. Emily Hagen behind the net. Oh, circling, faking, shooting, scoring. So that was Emily Hagen? No.
17.
17.
McLean.
Goal scored by number
Ava
17,
McLean.
Ava McLean.
Well, it makes it 6-2 in favor of the Timberwolves.
On their 10th shot of the game, net their 6th goal. What year is McLean?
McLean is a junior, I think. A sophomore.
A
Sophomore.
lot of youth, like you said, on this team, for
Right.
sure. Naughton seems to be their, does everything, scores
Right.
goals, takes the face off.
Yeah.
She's a senior, I believe.
No, junior.
Naughton's back as well next year. Wow.
Right, yeah. McLean moving in and putting it under the crossbar.
She does a great job coming from that X position behind the net to finish.
Right. That's the hat trick for Ava.
Walpole goal scored by number 17, Ava McLean.
And a timeout being called by Billerica here. With Walpole scoring 3 straight goals here after the Indians had pulled it within 4-2. Walpole comes right back. All right, Naughton and McLeod. And it comes loose, and Naughton comes away with it. She gets it to Wong. Jenna going to her right. Hands it off. Comes up to Grace Hagen, to McLean. Back to Grace. Grace to Ava. Ava.
McLean's feeling it. She's looking to come out from
Right.
behind the net again.
Looking for Ryan McDonald there. Emily Hagen with it now. Sends it to Naughton. Caitlin puts a move on, splits the defense, loses it on the ground, but she'll get it back. Naughton shoots from way out. What a laser. It was she wasn't going to mess around on that. Caitlin's third of the game.
She has enough pace on that shot. She can shoot it from that far out.
Right.
It's a great shot.
8-2 Walpole on top now. The field pretty much covered in shade now at this point. A few isolated spots on the field, but the whole right-hand side of the stadium is in shade. And Grace Hagen coming away with it for the Timberwolves. She gets it to sister Emily. Emily coming down. Stutter step, gets it knocked down. She'll get to maintain possession. Over to Naughton. Shot goes wide and out. It'll be Maggie Jones who'll get it for the Indians. Good defense, a steal there by Grace,
McLean, I believe
McLean,
that
yeah.
was. Yeah, great play.
Ava has it again. Sends it up to Grace Hagen, back to Ava. McLean has Wong in front. She's got, goes behind the net. Up to Carter. Carter moving to her right, looking, shooting, save, a nice save by Samantha White, the freshman goalie for Billerica. Walpole, it'll be Billerica ball.
The lights are on here at Turco as the shadows extend, like you said, across the field.
Yeah. Here comes Naughton. Caitlin looking, decides to go behind the net, gets it over to McLean. Ava slowing things down a little bit, back to Naughton. Naughton coming in front. Okay, Naughton ready. Gets it to McLean. McLean, ooh. Yeah, forced out, coming in and finding the back of the net. Ava McLean. Wait, no, they're disallowing it.
Maybe a crease violation?
Yeah. 5:45 and counting left in the first half. Walpole on top 8-2. Coming down the sideline is Autumn Dwyer. Walpole ball. Naughton picks it up and comes right down the field, hustling. Gets it to Emily Hagan. Emily moving in. Going behind the net. To Naughton. Naughton stutter steps, moves in. Shot and a save by White. Ball comes up to Autumn Dwyer. Dwyer bringing the ball down. Passes across over to Kira Conley. Comes to Julianello.
Walpole had too many ladies on the defensive side of the field.
Yeah. Shot and a score by Kira Conley, I think. Audrey Tossi.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Billerica goal scored by number 9,
Grace Lane. Okay. .721 the time of that goal. And another face-off here. The ball up, and it's taken by Billerica. Sarah McLeod with it, being covered. And she's going to come right in, looking to move in front, shoots, bounces it over the net. That'll be Walpole ball. Picking it up and starting right down is McLean. I'm sorry, that was not McLean, that's Cassie Burke. Wong ahead to McLean. Back to Wong, back to McLean. Ava trying to find somebody open, she does. It's Naughton, So Emily Hagan to Karen Birch, another one of the Walpole captains.
Birch will be playing field hockey at the Division I level in college.
Yeah. Member of that state champion team this year.
Yep, big member, sure.
And we've got a yellow on Kaylee Sullivan for Billerica. 1 minute. It's actually on Haley Cyrus, not Kaylee Sullivan. Naughton with the ball. Gets ready, fires. Laser beam, back of the net.
Walpole goal scored by number 4, Caitlin Naughton.
That's Caitlin's 4th of the game. 9-3 lead for the Timberwolves. Four for Naughton, 3 for McLean. Sophia Frucci with 1, and Emily Hagan with 1.
Clean win for Naughton.
Grace Hagan ahead to Jenna Wong. Jenna looking, passes behind the net. Up to McLean. Kaylee Sullivan called for something that I didn't understand what. Shot, save, nice save by Samantha White. Ball is loose. Walpole can get it, there's an open net. No, White gets back in time. Ball still on the ground, being moved around both ways there. Naughton comes up with it. Timeout as Audrey Tossi lost her face mask. Had to stop and put it back on. Comes to Grace Hagan. Grace looking. Shot just wide of the net by
What a catch.
Birch.
Nice save by their goalie. I think she got a piece of that.
Right, yeah.
Great catch by Wong out front before she got that shot attempt off. Athletic play.
Walpole is a steal by McLean. She gets it to Wong. Wong looking for Naughton on the ground. Still loose. Up in the air. And knocked down. And will she get there? No, not in time. Yes, she did. Naughton starting right back out. Across to Grace Hagan. Goal! Grace Hagan.
Great hustle by Naughton to run down that loose ball to keep it in play.
Goal scored by number 27, Grace Hagan.
11-12, the time of that goal. Walpole's lead is 7 at 10-3 here. 48 seconds before the end of this first half. We have a new face-off person for Billerica. It's won by Walpole. Walpole gets it back. That was Audrey Tossi on the face-off. Emily Hagan behind the net to McLean. McLean to Emily.
Hagen to Hagen kind of sounds like Lanya to Lanya.
Right.
You know, have
I know,
all
yeah.
these sibling.
Right. They're twins. The Hagans are
It's
twins.
fun to see.
Yeah. And the Needhams. The two Needhams.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Webbs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Two Webbs on the team. Coming right in and scoring is Emily Hagan.
Her
So-
speed is impressive. She gets off that line and very quick.
Walpole goal scored by number 27, Grace Hagan.
Oh, it was Grace. I thought it was Emily. Okay, sorry, Grace. Walpole 11-3. McLeod back out on the face-off for Billerica against Caitlin Naughton. Ball up in the air, and Naughton comes away with it. Sends it ahead to Grace Hagan. Grace down front looking. She's got McLean, and the period ends with that shot. So we've played 2 quarters here, half the game, and your Timberwolves are on top at 11-3. Let's see, we've got 4 goals for Caitlin Naughton, 3 goals for Ava McLean, 2 goals for Grace Hagan, 1 by Emily Hagan, and 1 by Sophia Frucci. Goalie Abby Johnson's made how many saves for Abby?
I don't think she's. I think she's seen 2 shots so far.
So anyway, Abby getting a little bit of an easy go here in this game. So the 2 teams are going to take a break now. We'll do the same, and we'll be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here from John Turco Field. MIAA Division II round of 16 action with your Walpole Timberwolves holding a commanding 11-3 lead over the Indians of Billerica High.
I think the difference so far from what I'm seeing is the team speed of Walpole's too great. The Hagen twins,
Yeah.
Naughton, Wong, McLean coming
Right.
from behind the net, Frucci,
Yeah.
Birch.
The winner of this game will play Westwood in the state quarterfinals. Here comes Ryan McDonald to McLean behind the net over on the far side to Grace Hagan, McDonald, McLean moving around, gets it up to Caitlin Naughton. Naughton looking in, and that's blocked before it can get through. All right, Naughton will have this shot comes right in. Nice save by Samantha White. Walpole will get it. Jenna Wong gets there first. It's picking up though. Comes up to Emily Hagan. Emily moving in front. Unleashes a shot that's blocked and almost trickled in. Another save by White. She gets it ahead to Kaylee Sullivan. She loses, gets it back again. Circling back in it, knocked down by Grace Hagen. That's still loose, and who's over there? Caitlin Naughton. Caitlin going behind the net to McDonald. Back to Naughton. Coming in front, looking. Another save by White. I don't think she saw that, but it hit her and didn't go in the net, so it's a save. Indians bringing the ball down.
I have the Billerica freshman goalie with 12 saves.
Wow. She's definitely played a great game. She's given up 10 goals, 11 goals, but she's been really to keep this from being a complete blowout. Behind the net. Ball comes up to Giovanna Giulianello. Giulianello going to her left. Looking to cut in, being kept out. And cuts through between. Looking for the shot.
There's a big
There's
save.
a save by Abby Johnson. Good defense there by Emily Dunn. No. Karen. It's Karen Birch. Walpole picks up the loose ball. Comes up to Dunn. Oh, Birch. Grace Hagen to Naughton. McDonald. McLean. Circling around. Looking for a little bit, coming in and scoring. What an individual effort by Ava McLean there.
It's got to be 4 or 5 now for McLean coming
That's
from behind the
4
net.
for her, yeah.
Walpole goal scored by number 17, Ava McLean.
I think I'm beginning to hear that blue thunder rumbling across the field as the Timberwolves are rebelling against the Indians.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's
Can
coming.
feel it.
Yeah. Very comfortable here for this game right now.
Beautiful evening.
Ball comes out. And Billerica comes away with it.
Ooh, Walpole's relentless.
Coming over for the Indians and looking and scoring is Audrey Tossi.
Billerica goal scored by number 9, Grace Lane.
Oh, it was Audrey Tossi. .7:17 left to go in the third quarter.
The boys will be playing Marshfield, it looks like, according to
Okay.
social media.
Oh.
They defeated Bridgewater Raynham by a wide margin.
Yeah. So that will probably be in Marshfield.
on Friday or Saturday, I would
Correct,
guess.
yeah. Naughton, throws them. Emily McLean. Oh, hit the post.
What a play, though. That's
Yeah.
pretty lacrosse there.
Ball loose. And it comes up to Wong. Jenna gets it to Grace. And it comes over. Grace will get the shot here. Coming in, saved by White. She sends it downfield. They've got McLeod. McLeod heading down. They're being chased down by Naughton.
Naughton can fly.
Yep, she caught up to her. Shot blocked wide. That was blocked by, I think, Emma Hannafin. No, it wasn't. Karen Birch. Sorry, Karen. On the far side. McDonald with it. McLean coming in, shot and a score.
Walpole goal scored by number 17, Ava McLean.
McLean.
5 goals for Ava now.
McLean having a game.
Walpole's lead is 13-4. We've got 5:11 to play in the third quarter. And once again, Sarah McLeod and Caitlin Naughton on the face-off. Ball loose, and coming away with it is Grace Hagen. Grace moving around. Gives it to McDonald. McDonald up top to Naughton, over on the side to Emily Hagen, to Wong. Jenna coming in front, looking, scoring, Emma Wong. Jenna Wong.
Walpole goal scored by number 2, Jenna Wong.
Walpole up by 9 now, 13-4, 14-4, 10. Can't read my own writing here.
What a weapon this face-off circle is when you have Naughton and the Hagen twins coming in for
Right.
these. You know, the speed is.
Yeah.
There aren't many teams that have speed like that. Those 3 girls, and they're not the only ones, but just
No,
on this
I know.
particular play.
Right. Again, it's Grace Hagen with the ball. Grace to Emily Hagen. Emily coming in slow. Gets it down to Ryan McDonald. McDonald looking. Goes over on the far side to Emily, to Naughton. Naughton shoots over the top of the net. McLean coming out front, trying to circle back in. To Wong, up to Emily Hagan, to McLean, to McDonald. Wong. McDonald.
Credit to Billerica defense. They're not quitting. They're playing tough and making it difficult for Walpole to continue to score. What a play.
Oh.
Great pass.
Naughton from
Hagan or McLean?
Hagan,
I didn't
think
catch
it was, Yeah.
Well, this team's as advertised. Mike Tassoni, have had the pleasure of being able to watch him coach for many years in Walpole, from youth to high school, and he brings an unparalleled energy and passion for whatever team he is coaching, and it really trickles down to whatever team he's coaching. The girls here today, they play tenacious, fast, with energy, and they share the ball. A lot of quality assists.
Yeah. And because they build big leads, a lot of the non-starters get a lot of playing time.
Everybody gets
games.
to play.
Yeah.
And that's
so
great for the future.
That continues, for next year they come in, and it's not like it's a sophomore coming in with no experience.
Right.
You got a sophomore that's played probably, 6 or 7 or 8 minutes a game maybe, if not, the whole game as a starter. Billerica coming down that far side. It's Kira Conley. Okay, up to Madeline Medeiros. There's Kaylee Sullivan. Pass in front was knocked down by McDonald. Comes in looking. Nice
big save.
Yep. Abby Johnson comes up big again.
She hasn't had a lot of action, but when she has, she stood tall for sure.
Grace Hagan to Wong. And the horn sounds, ending the third quarter of play here. With your Timberwolves on top, commanding 15-4. Let's see, Caitlin Knott with 5 goals. Ava McLean with 5 goals. Grace Hagan with 2 goals. Emily Hagan with a goal. Sophia Frucci with the goal. And I'm missing one here. Jenna Wong with a goal.
I have Walpole up to 14 shots. Abby Johnson with 2 saves in that quarter. Billerica, goalie, I have is 12 saves. She's seen a lot of action.
Ball loose, and Caitlin Naughton comes up with it, gets it over to Grace Hagan, up to Jenna Wong. Wong moving over. She gets it over to Ryan McDonald. Ryan behind the net to Ava McLean, up to Grace Hagan, to Naughton. Wong. McDonald, Naughton, Grace Hagan, McDonald with it.
And Coach Tassoni gave his team, he was yelling to have them hold it a bit, try to keep the score.
Right.
Try to be Mindful.
Okay, it comes out to the goalie, Samantha White. She sends it up the field. It's on the ground, and Naughton comes away with it. Caitlin Naughton has been all over the field tonight. I mean, she is all year, but tonight especially. Boy, she's been everywhere.
She's a special player for sure.
Taylor Carter with the ball. To Jenna Wong. Wong back to Carter. Wong to Grace Hagen. To McLean, who's playing up top now. Naughton is behind the net. To Grace Hagen. Okay, Naughton to Wong. What a save by White. That was a beauty. Jenna had that one labeled, and Samantha White was able to get her stick up there and catch it.
Yeah, great pass, great shot, but nice job by the goalie. Goalie was up to the task.
Shot, score. That was Sarah McLeod.
Billerica goal scored by number 9, Grace Lane.
15-5 the score now. 8:49 and counting with a 10-goal lead here. The running clock comes into play. Ball on the ground. Emily Hagen comes. Emily Hagen with it. Gets it over to Wong. Wong to McLean. To McDonald, to Wong. Up to Grace Hagen. Naughton. Nice pass.
Thing I've noticed as well is this Walpole team is very clean. Their passes are crisp. And
Right.
they catch and throw very well.
Grace Hagen flips it to Naughton. Back to Grace. McLean in front. Shot over the top of the net by Emily McLean. We are under 7 minutes left in regulation. Naughton. To McLean. McLean has Emily Hagen cutting. She's going to circle back herself and keeps it. Drops it behind the net to Wong. Wong to McLean. Ball knocked down and picked up by White. She sends it down the field, and the Indians start back. Kaylee Sullivan with it. She sends it up to Kendra Marino. There's a Billerica player down. Looks like she got a cramp.
Yeah, warm day.
Yeah, stretching out her leg. And so timeout was called with 5:45 left in regulation. It's Giovanna Giulianello. And now that she gets over on the sideline, it's Grace Lane, not Giulianello.
Yeah, it looks like a cramp that girl had. She's just stretching it out, rolling it out.
Yeah. Shot scuff from way out deep by Sarah McLeod. Fifteen to 6. That means we will go back to stop time again. With a 9-goal lead and 5:16 left in regulation.
Billerica goal scored by number 17, Sarah McLeod.
She's a strong player, McLeod, I believe it is, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, she's a strong player. I would say their best player. She's just the eyeball test, the only one that can run with the Haggins and
Yeah.
Naughton. She has some speed and
Ball on the ground, and Naughton comes away with it. This is like an endless loop. On every face-off, the ball loose, and Naughton comes up with it. Here's Emily Hagan shooting and save by White. Sends it down the field to Audrey Tossi.
you know, it said 17 McLeod's their best player. Their best player might have been their goalie today.
Yeah.
She has 13 or 14 saves.
Right. Tossi cutting in front. Shot
Johnson
save,
with a big
nice save by Abby. Comes up to Josephine Whittier. McLeod spinning, hit the post, and it comes way out. Billerica gets the ball back again. And a timeout called by the Billerica coaching staff.
They got pizza and then an ice cream.
There you go.
Yep.
Can't beat that.
Yep, took the granddaughter.
Nick's buying afterwards
Now you're
tonight.
talking.
Nick doesn't know it, but
Is that why they call them money bags?
right. All right, we're back underway. McLeod, shot goes wide, and chasing it down is Emily Dunn for Walpole. Comes up
Westwood
ahead.
historically has a very strong girls lacrosse program.
Right.
They had a woman coach there for years. I can't recall her name, and she had daughters that went to Northwestern, which is a
Oh,
NCAA
yep. Right.
power.
Right.
And then the daughter took over that program and, maintained that for a while. I'm really dating myself. I'm going back a number of years.
Yeah.
But there was a pipeline from Westwood to Northwestern for
Oh,
a number
yeah.
of years. Because another save by.
Yeah. This is no new goalie here now.
Okay, yep.
Another shot. It's Devin Watford. Comes over to McLean.
Yeah, Westwood's had 2 easy victories. So that will be Walpole's next opponent.
Right.
Yes.
Let's see, today's Wednesday. Could be Friday or Saturday. Okay, Naughton moving in. Looking. In front. Tried to deflect by Wong. And Watford comes up with the ball. Fires it down the field. She hits Josephine Whiten. Comes over to Madeline Medeiros. She gets it up to a nice play by Tossie. She sends it up to Molly Fitzgerald. There's a hit to the head. It looks like Kendall Cusick was called for that. 1:28 left in this game. Shot, score. Once again, Sarah McLeod finds the back of the net.
Very well run play there by Billerica.
Billerica goal scored by number 17, Sarah McLeod.
So we have 1:24 left in this one. Walpole getting ready to advance to the Elite 8 state quarterfinals, as I like to call it. Ball up in the air, and coming away with it is Emily Hagan. She sends it ahead to McLean. Walpole looking just to kill off the final 1:08 of this game here.
The girls' field is much larger than the boys' field as well.
Yeah. McLean goes, Hagan goes down. Trosy with it. Audrey Tossie will get it again. And Ava McLean gets a yellow. And she will sit out the rest of the game. It'll still be Billerica ball. Ryan McDonald and Emily Hagan blocking the way of Audrey Tossie. Oh, ball knocked down by Grace Hagan. Grace coming down, sends it ahead to Ryan McDonald. Ryan looking to move in. Shoots. Save by Watford. Two, one, Hahn. And that's it, folks. So Billerica scores the only 3 goals of the fourth quarter, but going into the quarter they were down by 11 goals. So Walpole kind of cruises. The score was not really indicative of the play in the game. Walpole just controlled this from the beginning to end.
And they took their foot off the gas in the
Yeah,
fourth quarter.
right.
On the offensive end.
Yeah, and a lot of the younger players got to get out on the field. So for Walpole, let's see, Caitlin Norton had 5 goals. Ava McLean had 5 goals. Grace Hagan with a pair of goals. And then Sophia Frucci, Jenna Wong, and Emily Hagan, the other goals for the Timberwolves. So Walpole advances to the Elite 8, the state quarterfinals, to play Westwood. That's about all you can say from here. Walpole improves to 20-3. Billerica ends their season at 5-15. John,
And
any final thoughts?
Just the impressive spring for the Walpole sports across the board continues. And I had not seen this squad play and very impressed. They're well coached and they work hard and they're gritty and tenacious and they're very talented as well.
Right.
Team speed is, especially the high-end kids, they can really fly, and that stood out today. And of course, Norton with her shot is potent, lethal.
Right, that's for sure. Well, we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School Girls Lacrosse MIAA Division II round of 16 action. Once again, your final score from Turco Field, your Walpole Timberwolves 15, the Billerica Indians 7.